Hey everybody, and welcome to a special edition. I am doing a recording of a recorded match that was between Flint and Michael Arnold. This was for the first round of the Premodern 64 deck Super Gauntlet. I am joined today by my friend Bob Baker. Say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
All right. And today the matchup that we have is the Life combo deck against the Draco Explosion. So I have the Life combo deck up on screen, and let's go over about what this deck is trying to accomplish. So it is trying to piece together a 3-card combination, but there are redundant pieces. So there are Nomads cards, so there's 2 different versions of those. And basically, they're creatures that have an ability of they pay 0 to target a creature. That's the relevant part for this deck. And then there are creatures that, when they are targeted, their toughness gets bigger. And so that's Daru Spiritualist and Task Force. And then there are the sacrifice cards, and that's Starlit Sanctum, which can only sacrifice a cleric, and then Worthy Cause, which is an instant to sacrifice a creature to gain life equal to the toughness. But what this deck wants to do is gain infinite life. And pretty much all the deck is combo pieces and then redundancy pieces in terms of Living Wish, Eladamri's Call, and then there's a little bit of disruption with Cabal Therapy. And this deck has a Living Wish sideboard, so you'll see copies of Daru Spiritualist, Nomads, en-Kor, and Starlit Sanctum. Yes, those are in the board just for the extra redundancy. So what do you think about this deck, Bob?
Yeah, I'd like. It seems very redundant. As long as you're not disrupting the cards in hand, I think it's a pretty resilient combo.
Yeah.
So, and then they actually finish the game off here with Test of Endurance, which they have Academy Rector to go get, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah, it has the ability, which also is a cleric, so you can set up a
yeah,
turn. A lot of times you want to do it at the end of turn. Also, like if you're really protective of your Test of Endurance, that's where Cabal Therapy might come into play if you need to clear out the enchantment removal. Otherwise, you still can win. Like it probably involves like Living Wish and grinding people out, but like getting back an Auramancer or whatnot. But it becomes a little more difficult. But pretty much, if you gain infinite life, the thing is some decks are still going to be able to beat you if you have infinite life. That's, I guess, the one problem with this deck is there are decks in Premodern, they're going for a kill, like a combo kill that can deal infinite damage, which could just then go infinite, or has a way of milling someone out. Or
yeah, I was gonna say, is this ever? Do they ever have to worry about like getting milled out? Like they go off, gain infinite life, but they actually can't finish the job, so they just deck first.
yeah, there are some decks that do that, but yeah, it definitely is a weakness of this deck. Is infinite life is not just a guaranteed win against quite a number of the decks actually in the format. So I would say that is kind of something that isn't appealing about the life deck, because otherwise it's pretty good at what it does. Like it's pretty consistent, or if you look at the deck, it has a lot of consistency. So let's talk about the deck that it's playing, and given that we were talking about whether infinite life is good enough.
Feels like it's going to be good enough this time around.
Yes. I guess the one thing is Draco Explosion with the 1 copy of Scroll Rack has the option to not deck itself.
Right.
But I think the life deck, if it gains infinite life, would have enough resources to either get rid of that Scroll Rack or just build up a board state that can.
Yeah, they have Uktabi Orangutan right in the sideboard.
Yeah.
So, and I guess for people who don't know what's going on here, Draco Erratic Explosion, Insidious Dreams. You put Explosion and Draco on top of your deck, and then play the Explosion, reveal the Draco. That's 16 damage, and obviously this is a pretty aggressive looking deck with Hypnotic Specter, Mesmeric Fiend, Lightning Bolt, that kind of stuff. So you assume that the other 4 points have already done. So
Yeah. So usually it'll like it might set up. Sometimes it has to do like a discard 3 cards and one of the cards is Bolt. But it's looking to either first turn Dark Ritual into Hypnotic Specter or Phyrexian Arena are typically its best plays. But other than that, it's just kind of a black-red mid range. But I have a question for you, Bob.
Yeah.
Is 16 equal to infinite?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
Maybe for some very large values of 16, but I don't think in the game of Magic we're going to get into that.
Yeah. All right. So let's jump over to our match. And once again, we have this recorded, so we will just start playing, and we'll do some commentary over it and see how things go. So
I don't think it's probably not as bad as it looks on paper for Michael, because he has a lot of disruption. So like in theory, you could get on the board really quick and slow Flint down enough that you could explosion him before he got infinite life. Although I don't think turn 1 Grim Lavamancer is really the play you're looking for.
I mean, it's a slower start, but it actually, like, those pieces of interaction, like destroying some of the creatures, it might make it harder for Flint to play some of the creature combo pieces.
Yeah, but I mean, like, your Lavamancer, you gotta do some work to get it online, right? And
Yes.
this isn't like a format where you don't have like fetch lands and stuff, right?
Yeah, there are fetch lands. There's just the allied ones. So there are 4 Bloodstained Mires, so he would need like a Duress or something and a fetch land, and then it would be online. But sure. Yeah, it's not trivial to just have the Grim Lavamancer at his disposal. He'll have like maybe one somewhat easy activation, and then he kind of has to work for the other ones.
He does have a 3rd arm, so that's pretty advantageous.
Yes, we got his daughter helping out, so she's casting spells. So
is that Mother of Ruins, Starlit Sanctum,
Daru Spiritualist,
Call, and what's that? Is that?
It's
I can't tell with the glare.
Which one? The Mother of Ruins, Daru Spiritualist, Eladamri's Call, and
between the Spiritualist and the Plains. Is that a?
Oh, that's a Nomads en-Kor.
Okay, Nomads. Okay.
So, in terms of combo pieces, so the Nomad is one piece, the Cleric is the other, and the Starlit Sanctum is the third, and then the Call is a redundant for either of the creature half. So we see a lot of redundancy, and so he took
What's the power and toughness on Nomads?
Nomad's a 1/1.
So, I mean, in theory, you could try to kill the Nomads, right? But I guess Flint probably just going to wait to put that into play last.
Yeah. So he took the Mother of Runes. Is that the card he took? So yeah. At this point, so he has a situation where he has infinite toughness, but then also the Nomads en-Kor. I'll bring this up. I think basically he can redirect any of the damage from the Nomads en-Kor to another creature.
Yeah, I think Flint's gonna gain infinite life on his next turn, right? Yes. Where we're at.
And like damage-based removal spells. Next one damage would be dealt to Nomads en-Kor would be dealt to another creature, which he would just put to the Daru Spiritualist, which has an unbound amount of toughness.
Yeah. See, I don't think Michael's winning any game where he turn 1 Grim Lavamancers. I think he's got to turn 1 a Duress or a Hypnotic Specter or something like that.
Yeah. So this Duress is not enough because the other combo piece is a land. Count. So
I think we're probably going to see a scoop here in a second.
Yeah. Maybe he wants to try and just deck out Flint with his scroll rack. But...
Okay, I was confused there. I was like, "What? Why is he not gaining infinite life?" But okay, he just picked up the wrong land, I guess.
Yeah, and the Starlit Sanctum only works with the Cleric half of the combo, but the Daru Spiritualist is a Cleric.
Yeah, they're from the same block, even.
Yes. The first constructed tournament I ever played in, I played against it was Onslaught Standard and Mirrodin, and the opponent was a black-white Cleric's deck and had Lightning Greaves and Daru Spiritualist and Starlit Sanctum.
Ooh, okay. Spicy. Yeah.
So all these Duresses.
Too little, too late, I think.
Well, I mean, I guess he's just... I don't...
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to look at Flint's hand again, I guess.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just
He did have one card in his hand that he hadn't seen yet. But
yeah.
So, how do you sideboard here?
All right, well, let's...
we can pause.
Yeah, we'll pause this real quick and jump over to the decks. I was just trying to tick up the life total
right? To sideboard here?
Yeah, with a... You want to look at the life deck first?
Yeah, because I don't think he's not gonna bring any of these cards in, right? Like, he doesn't need Disenchant, he doesn't need Orim's Chant or Naturalize, and all the rest of the cards he can give Living Wish. So
I don't think, and it's not like anything is particularly bad. That'd be the other way to look at it. Like, is one of these cards really bad that I need to bring out? But yeah, I don't even think he touches his sideboard.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's that much going on from the Draco. So Lava Dart maybe could get like a Birds or a Mother of Ruins or
Yeah.
possibly a preemptive Nomads en-Kor, but I mean it's not great, but I think it is
Yeah, but
probably
if
better.
you're Flint, you're just like not gonna put that in, right?
I mean you'd
You're not
play
gonna
like
put the Nomads in core into play until you're going off. I don't think,
yeah,
or at
most
least
like it.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, there might be situations where you might have to, or like, but I mean like Mother of Ruins and Birds of Paradise are still cards
Yeah,
you're gonna play.
I don't think if I'm Michael here, I don't think I like Scroll Rack. I don't think.
Yeah, you're just saying okay, if I
I
draw the Draco, then my combo.
yeah, I he probably does need the combo to kill him though before he.
Yeah, I mean it's not
Right.
like he can't still combo kill. It's just awkward if you ever just draw the Draco. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the main draw to have the scroll rack. The times that I've actually played this deck, it just seems like even if I do draw the Draco, I don't have the luxury or the time to get Erratic Explosion, or to Insidious Dreams, get scroll rack, put Draco
Right.
back on top, and Erratic Explosion. So it almost is just too clunky, and like it's just like, well, if you draw the Draco, then whatever. You got a little unlucky. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So I don't
So
mind boarding out scroll rack.
if I was Michael, I would probably take out the Scroll Rack and some number of Grim Lavamancers to put in Lava Darts and maybe Phyrexian Negator, but I don't know.
I mean, I think it's reasonable. I mean, like I don't think it's a great plan, but it's kind of like you need to do something. Like I don't
Yeah.
think your game A plan is very good against the life combo deck. Also, the other card is like maybe Phyrexian Arena is a card that you shave on because you don't
Sure.
expect the games to go that long. Like you're either, I mean, maybe you disrupt them and the games go kind of long, but you kind of just need the game over quickly.
Yeah. So
And
actually I think that makes a lot of sense to me. So I think I would revise that. I would take out one Lavamancer and one Scroll Rack in all of the arenas and bring in both Lava Darts and all four Negators and just try to kill him as fast as possible.
yeah, I think that's reasonable. I mean, I don't think it's a great plan, but I think it might be his best plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get
So
back into it here.
yeah, let's try and jump ahead and see if we can just get them. I don't know how long they sideboard.
Yeah, maybe we should have let that run while we were talking about it.
Well, but then it would have gone too far. Oh, we got a kid poking their head in.
Yep. Michael has grown not only an extra appendage, but also an extra head.
Yeah.
Let's see if the extra arm and extra head will be enough to overcome this infinite life combo.
All right. The extra hand is helping draw card.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if this is a keep.
I think I also think if I was Michael, I'd probably mulligan kind of aggressively to a hand that could really disrupt Flint's early plays.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need to. I mean, especially.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I would keep any hand that was Swamp Go.
I mean, I think Mesmeric Fiend is probably your next best card. Like, if you don't have, maybe if you have like Terminates, then maybe that's.
Yeah, I guess Terminate is a card that might make me keep a slower hand.
Yeah.
Because Terminate can disrupt the combo.
Yeah.
Well, not really. I guess it can disrupt the combo. And
yeah,
that,
you
like,
respond to
put
the
two
second
creatures into
creature.
play, right?
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So the hand that Michael reveals looks like two Mesmeric Fiends, Dark Ritual, Insidious Dreams, Mountain, Tainted Peak. So whatever Flint named, he missed. I think. I mean, maybe.
So he's just gonna Dark Ritual Dreams here, right? That's his plan.
Well,
I guess
the
you could.
problem
Fiend
is,
first.
I mean, it's still only. Hold on, I gotta adjust the life totals. Flint's at 19, so I mean, like dealing 16 is not gonna do. It's not just gonna end the game. So
we got a Fiend for Ritual, Spiritualist, Call, the Sack spell, which is the name of it.
Worthy Cause, yeah.
Yeah, Worthy Cause and Living Wish. Taking the Spiritualist here, but he still has redundant copies of everything. So
well, yeah. So, but it's slow to do all that.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe that's.
And he has another Mesmeric Fiend in his hand. So.
Yeah.
Maybe I was dunking too hard on this hand earlier. Looks like he actually might.
Yeah, I mean the Mesmeric Fiends are pretty good against because they're difficult for the life deck to remove once they're in play.
Yeah.
And also, like,
What do you name here if you're Flint?
oh, he gets.
Fiend or Dreams?
I think Fiend. Because if you stay above, like, if you stay above 16, then I don't think you're that afraid of the combo. And there's no like powerful sideboard card that you're really afraid of. So I
Yeah,
don't.
but you how many like timelines are exist where you don't have to tap that SIDEBOARD 2 more times before you gain infinite life?
Maybe.
I think it's a tough call actually. I'm not sure which is correct
Yeah, I guess that's reasonable.
because you're gonna have to, unless he has another green source in his hand. He took the Dreams.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
he must not think he can combo off before, or combo off before Michael can combo off.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna have to tap a green source twice to get the rest of his combo pieces.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess that definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be an attack from a Mesmeric Fiend, so yeah, it would just be
Yeah.
one activation.
So,
All right, so this Mesmeric Fiend.
I probably would take the Living Wish. I think because
Yeah,
he needs.
I mean, because it gets either a creature or the land. I guess he already
Or
has
actually, no.
Worthy
I
Cause.
think you take the Worthy Cause, right? Because
Well,
the Living Wish can get. I'm not sure.
it's kind of hard. It like almost doesn't matter in a sense.
Yeah, it really doesn't because they're all the.
The thing about taking the Worthy Cost is it just doesn't do anything on its own. I guess the Living Wish having to get like Starlit Sanctum does make you then have to get another piece because
Yeah.
And it's slower, but I mean, Living Wish and the Call are just better cards on their own.
Yeah, that's also true. But they all just represent one version of the combo. So like you're just going to take one of them, and I guess it doesn't really matter which one you take.
Yeah, but
Although uh taking Living Wish or Call there means that um like Worthy Cause is always only one particular part of the combo,
yeah, well, the
where
other
Living
ones.
Wish and the Call can be either piece.
Yeah, yeah. I think I would have taken Living Wish, but
Yeah.
Flint went down to 16, so there's hope. There's hope for the Erratic Explosion to
Insidious Dreams off the top.
Yep, or just Erratic Explosion. Then I have a lot of faith.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta cast it. You know?
I mean, I've done it. I was not successful. I think I dealt 2 or 3 damage, but
hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
These little
you gotta believe in the
Mesmeric
heart of the
Fiends
cards.
doing a little bit of work.
Yeah, getting that third hand in there. Second head trying to eat some of the cardboard.
I have eaten magic cards before.
Yeah, if you haven't eaten a magic card, you haven't really tried.
Actually, I mean, I literally have like the border like gets like stuck on your teeth. It's really it's really weird. Don't ask me. I don't remember why. I think there was some contest I had with some other kid of like who could spit a magic card the furthest. I don't know why. Don't judge me.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna move past it. So he gets one of the creatures here, and then the Call gets the other creature, and then he wins next turn, right?
Yes, he has the Starlit Sanctum,
So
well, the thing is, so if he gets a 1-drop creature to target, and then gets a 2-drop creature to play, he needs 3 mana to play the creatures, and he needs 2 extra mana. Okay, he would be 1 mana short.
Yeah,
if he tried to do it all in one turn. All right, we got the third hand is waving.
Yep.
I think she's just trying to distract Flint so he makes the wrong choice.
So does that mean you want to put? No, I think you have to cast the Call this turn, right? But it's an instant, so you don't have to cast it right now, I guess.
Yeah, you can wait. He got Nomads en-Kor. So.
Yeah, I don't know that it matters if you wait to cast it. Like, the only card I can think of here would be Cabal Therapy, but I don't. Does he? Michael doesn't have Cabal Therapy in this deck, right? So it's just Duress.
Correct.
And Mesmeric Fiend for disruption there. So at this point, an Insidious Dreams I think would be enough for Michael to win.
Because you're thinking that Flint is going to give him another turn.
Yeah, I don't think Flint doesn't. We talked about it, right? Doesn't have enough mana to do it all next turn. He's a mana short, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, unless I made a mistake, then he's a mana short.
Well, no, Spiritualist is 2 mana, right?
Yeah, but it's a
Oh, yeah,
white,
Nomad is 1, Spiritualist is 2,
and
and
then
then
the
Live
land.
Sanctum, and that's 2. So that's yeah. So actually, uh, he needs a disruption piece here. I think he's dead.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it's 1+2+2.
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
So that feels like the game to me.
I agree. So yeah, so I guess
This is a tough matchup though, but I'm not sure if Michael should have kept the hand that he kept. I still think you probably have to mulligan to something that's a little more aggressive.
the mesmeric fiends do help a lot, though.
But 2 fiends is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, did he draw the dreams? He did. He drew dreams too.
Mm. Yeah, he needed that one.
Oh
turn
no,
around.
they're talking about it after the game.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was from the graveyard.
Yeah, that was one from the graveyard.
So
Okay.
yeah,
that was close.
Yeah. So yeah, that I mean, given how we thought, like on paper, it seemed pretty tough for the Draco deck to win. I mean, that game felt pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
one more disruption piece, or one less disruption piece from Flint. It could have gone the other way for sure.
Yeah.
City of Brass did a lot of work for Michael in that game, but not quite enough.
Yeah, and I think the way the game played out, for sure, that Insidious Dreams is like Flint would have lost if he did not take.
Yeah, 100%.
Insidious Dreams. So cool.
Oh wait, are we seeing how he sideboarded? Okay, he just put in 2 lava darts for 2 Duresses.
Okay, that's reasonable. Oh.
I think he needed to. I don't know. I think Duress is one of his better cards in that matchup.
Yeah, I guess because there are cards like Worthy Cause.
Worthy Cause, Living Wish, Eladamri's Call. Those all get hit by Duress.
Yeah, the one thing you can think about is like, like the tutor targets turn into a creature, so or a land that do not get hit by Duress. So the timing of it might be a little difficult, but I think you just kind of have to take your chances.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's not ideal, but I think Duress hits enough stuff that you got to leave it in, because like I think Living Wish and Eldrami's Call are like the 2 best cards that Flint can draw, right?
Yeah, and I mean, if we talked about the negators, like in a game like that.
Yeah, like if he had played a negator on turn 3.
Yeah, even like not even like ritualing it out, just playing it on turn 3, I think he would have got there.
Yeah, I think he might have still been a turn too slow, but like with a ritual plus a negator, like Flint ended that game at like 9 or 10 life, so it wouldn't take very many attacks from that negator to end the game.
Yeah,
and you have just enough, I think, creature disruption and removal that like you can't. Flint can't really ever put one creature into play without putting the other creature into play. So
yeah,
like it's not like he's gonna block. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Like if he has redundant of certain pieces, then like you might be able to expose. I guess it doesn't. I guess if he just doesn't have the sack outlet, then he can run out the creatures because they would have infinite toughness. But, and like damage based removal doesn't do anything. Yeah, but if you have them both together, then they both basically like damage spells don't do anything to them. Yeah. So, but yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for joining me. If you guys have any feedback on this, we might be doing this more in the future, and Bob might be joining me in the commentary booth more frequently. So hope you guys enjoyed this little review of one of the matches, and we hope to see you soon. Take care.
Thanks.